Hi, I'm Rochelle McCrae, guest host for Arizona Living Lifestyle. Today, we're at Ability 360, Arizona's largest center for independent living, helping people with disabilities. But before we get started, let's take a look at what's coming up in the show. We're crashing the kitchen for a super easy buffalo chicken recipe. Tag along with a Phoenix firefighter to see what it takes to be a first responder. And we'll check out a Seeing Eye Dog program that teaches true independence. All that and more on this episode of Arizona Living Lifestyle. Ability 360 is an amazing place. It's a center for independent living that touches the lives of those with disabilities. Today joining me is Gus Lazar, the Vice President and General Manager of this Sports and Fitness Center. Gus, this is one of the only facilities that's like this in the entire Western U.S. Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, we're very lucky to have this facility in Phoenix. So it was an inception of our facility here, the Ability 360 Center, and our office space has 11 nonprofits for people with disabilities, so they're all advocacy nonprofits. So the Arizona Spinal Cord Association's there, the Brain Injury Alliance, the MS Society, and then we actually have our Sports and Fitness Center over here as well. Right. So as a campus, we're the only like it in the country, so we're very, very fortunate to have the resources we have over there, serving advocacy for people with disabilities, and then Sports and Fitness Center to complement that as well.
Now, why is a place like this so important to our community?
Well, a lot of different people use our facilities, so we're inclusive. So the Sports and Fitness Center is really for everybody, and I truly mean that in the sense of everybody. So when someone comes in the door, we're warm and we're welcoming. Whether you're walking or rolling, we're going to have a great workout regime for you. You can join any one of our classes, and then if you want to get personal training or focus on anywhere in your health and wellness, we're going to help you with that path.
And what can people expect when they come here to Ability 360?
You can come in here and know that you're going to, if you want to just use us as your everyday gym, you can use us as your everyday gym. If you want to use us as your community center, we're your community center. So we have a lot of people that spend a lot of time here, and they might take multiple classes in a row, and they really get to know each other. And so there's a sense of camaraderie here that we have that some gyms don't have.
How would you say that this facility touches the lives of people with disabilities? I know we say it, but what does that really mean?
So as people with newer injuries, so say someone has a spinal cord injury or a stroke or a brain injury and they're in the rehabilitation setting, this is a place for them to help with that transition. The length of stay in hospital is much shorter than it used to be. So when that length of stay gets shortened, we're a location for them to help with that transition. A lot of people go home, they become socially isolated, and problems come from that. Weight gain, increased drug use, rehospitalization. So this is a location for people to learn that they don't need to be socially isolated. This is a place where you can come learn what you need to do to be independent. And if we're the gym for you after that, we're the gym for you. Right. So we really strive to let our members become more independent.
Well, Gus, thank you so much. And you are not going to want to go anywhere. Stay tuned. We have an inspirational success story from Ability 360. A guide dog can open up a whole new world for someone who's visually impaired. We visit the Eye Dog Foundation for the Blind to learn how their extraordinary training program works.
Eye Dog Foundation has been around since 1952. Our job is to raise German Shepherds as guide dogs for the visually impaired. So once the dog is trained, we will pair it with a visually impaired person, and then they actually take that dog home. All of the costs associated with that is free to the visually impaired person.
My job is with the younger dogs and socialization and the basic obedience of sit, down, stay. We also do a climb command, a load command, under command that will help the dog when it goes to the guide dog program.
Every recipient is different. So everyone's stay here is different, and it's always custom to them and their situation. Some people are more experienced and have better orientation, and they don't have to be here as long. You got your newbies who come in, they're doing a 4-week stay probably. With a small school like we have, we can really customize the training for the recipient.
Our corporate office is in California, the training facilities here in Arizona, and they do the majority of the work. My job is to just facilitate to them the things that they need, getting guide dogs or maintaining a breeding program, getting the appropriate funds needed to do that.
We have a common living area. Each one of their dorms, they have obviously their own bed, their own bathroom. That's where their dog stays as well. There's a crate that we give them that their dog uses. They're responsible for their own dog the entire time they're here. And we have a relief area out back, and the dog is mostly on leash when they're with their student.
The German Shepherd breed is a really good, strong temperament for this kind of work. It is a stressful job for the dog, and they seem just to take to it real well.
It's amazing to see people do things that they've never done before. We have the guy that can cross a 6-lane highway, and he does that in confidence. When before, that was something that was he could never fathom that he could do something like that, ever.
We really need some volunteers coming in here to help with fundraising. A person's time is just as valuable as any monetary things that we could have, and that's where I'd really like to see some people get involved with our organization to help us in that fashion. It's just a great experience knowing that we're able to be a part of that process to help somebody, live a full life and be independent.
Stick around. We've got more to come on Arizona Living Lifestyle. Ever wonder what it takes to be a firefighter? We spend the day with a Phoenix firefighter to see what it takes to keep the city safe. And if you love the taste of buffalo wings, we'll show you a recipe that takes it to the next level. Everyone loves buffalo wings, but they can be a bit messy. Whitney Bond crashes the kitchen to show us how to make this delicious recipe at home.
Hey PK!
Hey Whit, what are you doing here?
I'm here to crash your kitchen. How do you feel about something buffalo chicken and delicious?
Love it. Obvi.
All right, let's get cooking. All right, PK, so we're gonna make buffalo chicken bake today. This is one of my favorite recipes, and it's one I know you haven't had. So we'll need celery, green onions, pepper jack cheese, buffalo sauce, your favorite and mine, pizza dough, blue cheese dressing, garlic powder, parsley, butter, because everything's better with butter, cooked chicken, shredded carrots, and Parmesan cheese.
Ooh, delicious.
All right, so I brought all the ingredients that we need for the recipe, but none of the tools. So what I need from you is measuring spoons, measuring cups, a cutting board, a knife, a large mixing bowl, a small mixing bowl, a pastry brush, a baking stone, and a mixing spoon. So what do you got for me?
Let's see what I've got. The only thing I didn't have is the baking stone.
Okay, do you have 2 baking sheets?
I do.
All right, well my tip is stack those 2 up when you're baking if you don't have a baking stone, and it'll prevent browning on the bottom of whatever you're baking. PK, we are about to take your affinity for buffalo sauce to the next level with this buffalo chicken bake. So what we're gonna do, I've got some pizza dough rolled out here in a rectangle, and then we're gonna slice it in half because obviously one for you and one for me. Then we're gonna take some blue cheese dressing and we're gonna spread it right over the top. Now we're gonna mix the cooked diced chicken with the shredded carrots, diced celery, green onions, and buffalo sauce.
This is looking fabulous.
Now we're gonna add this to our pizza dough. How delicious does this look right now? I'm gonna sprinkle some pepper jack cheese on top of mine. You want some on yours?
Of course I do.
All right, now let's roll these babies up. One more step and these are heading in the oven. This garlic parsley butter smells amazing. Now all we gotta do is brush this on.
Oh, even I could do that.
Oh, well here you go. All right, we've preheated the oven to 400 degrees. We're gonna slide these babies in for 10 minutes. So after 10 minutes, we're gonna sprinkle a little Parmesan on top, let it go 5 more minutes, and we are ready to eat. Buffalo chicken bake deliciousness is served. I hope you enjoy it, PK. I love this recipe. It's one of my favorites, but I gotta head out and crash another kitchen, so enjoy.
You can crash my kitchen anytime.
The Sports and Fitness Center here at Ability 360 is 45,000 square feet and features wheelchair accessible weight machines, an aquatic center, and so much more. Here's what's coming up next on Arizona Living Lifestyle. An inspiring story that will have you believing anything is possible and see what it takes to be a firefighter in Phoenix. They're there whenever we need them. Firefighters are a special group of men and women who work hard to protect us every day. So what's it like to be a Phoenix firefighter? We tagged along to find out.
Hello, I'm Benjamin Santillan. Welcome to Fire Station 18. Oh, we got a call. Phoenix Fire Station 18 is actually the busiest fire station in the state. We've actually are close to targeting running close to over 20,000 calls this year, which rates us pretty high as far as even nationally. We do have two pumpers here, two fire engines that run 24 hours. It's both engine 918, which is the Crazy Train, and engine 18, which we call the Hammer. We actually, because of the amount of calls that we generate in this area, we actually were approved to get another pumper, which is LA18, which is to help with the call volume. We also have Rescue 18 here, which is our ambulance, and also Rescue 918, which operates here at night. So we actually have 5 total apparatus, 3 frontline fire engines, and 2 ambulances that run out of this firehouse. In the firehouse, it's extremely dynamic. It's fast-paced, especially here at this firehouse. It just being so busy. When we get here, usually try to relieve our counterparts. We do have 3 separate shifts. So as soon as you get here, you get your equipment, you take their equipment off, you get your equipment on the truck, you start checking all your tools out. So that's from your air pack, which is what we use in fires, and also to all our medical equipment, just to make sure that it's accounted for and to make sure it's operating, because you just never know what you're gonna get. So just like right now, we ran a difficulty breathing, man down. We had various calls where they change all the time. So we got to go shopping. So every shift we collect money amongst ourselves and we pitch in and we basically cook. We go shop for close to 20 people each shift, and we cook lunch and dinner, and we go to the store, and we're still available, so we're still running calls. So we had all our groceries in the truck, and we still ran another call with that. So what we'll try to do is, along with communicating with each other, what we call is camaraderie, we run calls, we talk, we eat lunch, we still have to train, and that's just new training that's coming down the pipeline with the organization, anything that's going on in our community involvement. So sometimes that's what we have to do as well, is we have to fit that in our day while we're still running calls. So it's just one of those things where you're here for 24 hours, it's your home away from home, but a lot of times you really don't spend very much time here at the station, especially here at Fire Station 18.
We're here at Ability 360 Sports and Fitness Center, and I am joined by Jessie Sahulo. Jessie, talk to me a little bit about how the resources have helped you here at Ability 360.
The resources here have helped me so much. It's changed my life drastically. I'm more confident, more outgoing. It's just, I'm blessed to have this place near me.
Can you talk to me a little bit about how you sustained your spinal injury?
Yeah, I was in a car accident about 23 years ago.
What would you say your best resources here at Ability 360 that's helped you the most?
Just the entire place in it of itself is amazing. From the staff to the modifications they've made for people with disability. I would say the entire Ability 360 is an amazing resource. My trainer, Mike Norris, he's the best. He's always pushing me. He's not making excuses as to, hey, you know. So personal training for me has taken me to the next level.
Really?
Yeah.
So you are quite accomplished. You are a full-time student. You have a really busy schedule. Tell me what you're going to school for and why.
I'm studying law. I want to be an attorney. When I had my accident, I felt like it was a point in my time where I couldn't defend myself. My mom barely spoke any English, and so now I feel like it's my place to help those who are in similar situations.
Absolutely. And what would you tell someone who wants to participate here at Ability 360?
If you are making excuses as to why you're not getting to the gym, I'm telling you, there are no excuses for you not to be here working out, feeling great about yourself, so get down here.
Well, now, I know that you're a man who has no excuses because you were on the 2017 Team USA Para-National Table Tennis team. That's amazing. And you have your eyes set on the 2020 Paralympics. What would it be like for you to make that team?
It was awesome making the 2017 team. So to be recognized was an amazing feeling. And if I got the chance to play in Tokyo, it would be the culmination of all my efforts. It'd be the ultimate thing in my life.
How would you say that Ability 360 is helping you achieve your goal of being in the 2020 Paralympics?
It's keeping me in shape. It's keeping me motivated. When I see my peers working out in their respective sports and they're going 100%, like we feed off each other.
Yeah.
So being here is fast-tracking me to 2020 Tokyo.
Jesse, thank you so much for showing us around and telling us your story here at Ability 360. We are all going to be cheering for you to make that 2020 Paralympics team. Thank you for joining us. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, if you're looking to update the flooring in your home, AAA Floors makes it easy. Picking out flooring can be such a chore because there's so many choices, but the experts at AAA Hardwood Floors can help you with any flooring need.
My name is Ken Tran. I'm the CEO and founder of AAA Hardwood Floors. AAA Hardwood Floors, our philosophy is manufacturing, producing, designing, making a floor. But in addition to making our floors, we sell, install, service, and warranty all under one house. We have laminate floor, hardwood floors, tile, and carpet. We truly believe in designing a product that is beautiful to the eye and yet so durable to use. In doing so, we rely heavily on our staff, a very well-diverse staff. We're so proud of what we have created, both in look and performance. Laminate floor is actually an artificial floor that looks like wood floor. It's made from a melamine product, a composite product that is with the texture and the grain of a real wood floors. And once it's installed, the durability is higher than wood floor. So it's a great choice because it's durable. If you have dog, pet, high traffic, kids, it's very, very scratch resistant. A huge component in designing laminate floor is the locking system. A good, well locking system is one that does not need to be forced in, easily engaged, but yet once it's fully engaged, it lasts years and years with heavy traffic and wouldn't gap. So in designing this process, we test a variation of locking system and how well it performs over time. We lifetime warranty every floor that we install with our installation warranty for a lifetime, as long as you own it. Laminate wood floor are very affordable. Our laminate typically about 40 to 60% less expensive than the traditional hardwood floor. So 40 to 60%, it's a huge saving. At AAA Hardwood Floors, our all-inclusive pricing are wonderful. Each and every time you purchase a floor from us, we are very transparent in our pricing. Moving your furniture, removing the carpet, recycling your carpet, that's never a charge because we don't subcontract. Our in-house crew, we include all these items that are normally would cost additional to a homeowner. In addition to a lifetime warranty on our workmanship, once the floor is purchased, any issue with the floor, our claim department will handle entirely from A to Z. Including if the floor needs inspection, we will provide an inspection report. We have our in-house inspection department, our in-house claim department will take over and manage all of the process for our customer. Our price is so much lower. We're creating such a huge value for a customer with extremely low cost. Very, very affordable. You're gonna love it.
We want to thank everyone here at the Ability 360 Sports and Fitness Center for hosting us today. The Sports Center combined with Ability 360 has been a great resource for the community for 35 years with their empowering programs and services. If you would like more information on the resources here at Ability 360, just visit their website to learn more. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on Arizona Living Lifestyle, where we help you live your best life.